all been there before. Gift freeze! That terrible feeling when you just don't know what to get someone. But at Bob's Discount Furniture, you can score great gifts for everyone on your list. Give the gift of happy hosting with a stylish kitchen island. Gift big with a gliding recliner for the afternoon snoozers. I've even got stuff for the kiddos, like my super comfy sploosh chairs. Holiday the Bob's way for haggle and hassle-free gifting.
Oh, my Bob!
Bob's Discount Furniture. I built my dream life, but I used AI to help me get there. Try Motion. It's a personal assistant, but not just any personal assistant. It's an AI assistant. There were just too many things I had planned in a day. Work meetings, projects, meetings with clients, work on my side hustle, go to the gym, call my girlfriend. It was just getting too much. So my problem was that if just one meeting went over or one project took longer than
All right, welcome back to the Big League Playoffs. We're on to the Divisional Championship Series. I'm back here again with JR. Thanks again for joining, JR.
Yeah, not a problem. I'm in this one, and so I'll try to be partial. But, we hopefully the liners, the money liners, go out there and get a victory.
Yeah, we won't do too much of a preview tonight because we broke down the teams pretty good yesterday. So if you haven't listened to that, feel free to hop on.
Your screen on.
Oh, yeah, I can share that with you real quick. Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
So yeah, we've got the Baltimore Blue Crabs traveling to visit your money line. I know you probably thirsting for this matchup.
Not really.
No?
Because a lot of talent. And the formula for when they beat Rochester was to hold them to, I think they only got 8 stolen bases in that series. They lead the league in runners thrown out, and they could slow down a fast team. So not too happy about that, but yeah, we're gonna do our darndest. Still there?
Yeah, great. And the other matchup in the Ice Conference is Tim and the Las Vegas High Rollers advancing to face the Denver Dynamite, two franchises very familiar with each other in another divisional matchup. And then if we flip over to the Fire Conference, we've got the Paddlers advancing, not surprisingly, I guess, given the history of the Fire Conference, but definitely a huge upset over the Rebels, and gonna face the top-seeded Rams.
Shout out to the mayor of Ding Dong City, Jerry Heinerman.
Yeah, he had a great series, MVP. And then the Kansas City Scouts, he was a -9 WAR this year, or -0.9 WAR.
Yeah, just gotta show up when it counts.
Yep. And then the Kansas City Scouts, Brad, and the Scouts are going to face off against Daryl's Chili Picantes. Let's take a look at the matchups here just a little bit. 6-6 split between the Paddlers and the Rams this year, two division rivals. So I guess you never know. Anybody could take it. Obviously, the Rams are highly favored. Scouts and Chili's Picantes, 3-1 favorite for the Scouts in the regular season. We've got 8-4 advantage for Denver over the High Rollers in the regular season. And looking at the last matchup, 8-4, Somerville beat Baltimore this year. And looking at Somerville, first in runs scored, second in runs against, one of the top teams in both categories. And then looking at the Rams, similar, first in runs scored, fourth in runs against for the Fire Conference. So, anything to add on these teams before we get started, Chair?
Not really. Let's get it going.
Let's
do
do
it.
it.
Into it while the sim's rolling. People were patient with my drivel last night, so let's get into it. Let's get some good TBL competition going here. I'm watching the last 2 minutes of the Knicks game here, so I'm a little distracted. A little bit.
All right. Starting in Somerville, built a small 10-minute stagger into the games, so they'll all start at once.
Let's see if Goodson can get out of this jam. Got a strikeout. There we go. A couple strikeouts.
Scouts are the first on the scoreboard. Last game to start, first to score. They're up 2-0, a wild pitch, and then a single.
Yeah, I want to be nice to the Chili Picantes today because it didn't work yesterday. You know, they destroyed the Huron. So.
Well, being nice isn't working either. Lazaro Rivas 2-run home run ties it up in the first innings, 2-2.
It was putting runs up, man. It put up a lot of runs.
Yeah, looks like that's going to be the scoring game so far. It's now 3-2. Scouts back in front. Alex Rojo grounds out. Meanwhile, scoreless in all 3 other games.
Yeah, pitchers are really settling down in the ice conference games here.
Danny Guzman solo home run ties it up, 3-3 now. I did make one adjustment going into this series. Bobby Ola has a moderate injury, only minimal effective hitting, but my bench coach had him pinch hitting the whole series. He only had 3 at bats, so even crazier that I was able to sneak past Virginia.
Yeah. So, are you forcing him to play?
I'm giving it manager's decision now, but I had him benched at moderate or above before.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha.
but it looks like he's in this game. That's what made me say that. Denver on top, 1-0. Pedroza singles in Porter, so first blood over in the ice conference. And then San Antonio back in front. Rivas with a third RBI of the game, driving in Sullivan.
Oof. Rerun Jack.
Victor Fabian gives Baltimore the lead. Just one hit for the money line so far off of Steve Westbrook.
Happy to have the hit. This guy's been on.
An error scores another run for the Chili Picantes. They now extend that to a 2-run lead. Still scoreless in Bighorn. Andy McGeegan, big 2-run homer for the Scouts. It's now 5-5. That game continues to go back and forth. Pat Stewart leaves the game with an injury. We'll have to check that one out. I say that every time, and I've literally never ever done it. Manny Garcia gets the money line on the board. It's 3-1 in the 8th. It's gonna force a pitching change. Guardado in the game for Baltimore. Still with looks like a money line uniform. I mean a Sasquatch uniform. Two on, 1 out for the Chili Picantes in the 5th. Leadoff runner on for the Rams in the 7th. Pitching change for the Paddlers into the bullpen. Brady Morel.
So this let's see, we got bottom of the 9th for us.
Tying right at the plate in Posey. 3 outs left for the High Rollers too.
Okay.
Random doubles in Garcia. It's 3-2. Denver holds on for the 1-0 win. Tying run at third base with 2 down for Flores. He can't get it done. Baltimore takes game 1 on the road, 3-2. 2 tie games in the Fire Conference late in these contests. First and third for the Scouts in the 7th. Just 1 down. It's going to force a pitching change. Rookie in the game for San Antonio.
Take a look here. 65 guy. Oh, wow, he had a huge year, Rookie.
Yeah, it looks good.
139 Ks in 98 innings. See what he does.
Gets out of the jam.
Yeah.
Bottom of the 9th we go in Bighorn. Scoreless. Morel has thrown 2 innings. Probably going to see a new pitcher here for the Paddlers. We do. It's going to be Valentine. And a pinch hitter for the Rams.
You agree with Valentine being put in? Are you cool with the bench coach's decision there?
My pitching staff is a bunch of no-names, so I trust his guidance. It's what he's getting paid for.
There you go.
And that'll do it. Valentine won't get it done. Dave Schaefer with a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 9th, and the Rams take game 1 at home over the Paddlers. Meanwhile, bases loaded, nobody out for the Chili's Picantes in the bottom of the 7th. Threatening, and they break through with a Robbie Bailey 2-run single, 7-5.
Just get out with those 2. Hopefully that's it for San Antonio here. Might put up another couple before you know it.
Yeah, the Scouts are still in it with the way the game's gone back and forth. That's for sure. Although maybe not with Rukti on the mound. He shuts him down. 1, 2, 3 in the 8th. Bottom half we go. 3 outs left for the Scouts in game 1.
Keep on tacking runs on.
Matt Lothar, solo home run. Kuro Iwo walks. He's the speedster, probably going to be on second in a second. There he goes.
Such a weapon. Such a weapon. He, just having that ability in these postseason games is.
I love having a fast guy at the top of the lineup.
Yeah. It's always good.
Three outs left, 2 outs left for the Scouts. That will do it. San Antonio gets game 1 at home.
It's a killer bullpen in San Antonio.
Jump right into game 2. Going to be starting in Denver this time.
Good.
All home team wins except for Baltimore sneaking one past Somerville.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. It's all you for a sec.
All right. Good. Now I get the trash talk. Jay's team. Question for Jay is he keeping Justin Gagliardi or whatever his name is? Guy's gonna be a free agent. best player. At 2-0, Denver. That was J.R. Wilder, phenomenal first name. Okay player.
I'm back. Baltimore up on top 1-0. Carlos Guillen singles.
I mean, you didn't have to come back to say that. Could have handled that. We didn't want to mention it, but yep.
Denver, 2-run home run, extending that lead 4-0 over Las Vegas. Nobody wants to stop Denver yet.
It's this lineup. They catch fire. It's tough to beat them. And I don't know how his ballpark plays, but I'd assume in Denver. If you don't have the bats up there to hang with them, get buried real quick.
Wahoo gets on the board. Jordan Goodman singles in Burke. It's 1-0 Paddlers. And the money line, strike big in the fourth.
Busting it open.
Keaton Howell singles, Preston Wright gets on in an errand, and Miguel Flores singles. Small ball counts for 4 runs.
I think we had the lowest K rate in the league this year. We put the bat on the ball, and that's what we try to do.
Yeah, missed a Stanforth single to start all that too. Yep. High Rollers getting back in it. Laredo singles in Bassett. Vega singles in Laredo. It's now 4-3 in that game. Scoreless in San Antonio after the outburst of runs between those two teams in game 1. Kelly Kime, 9 strikeouts through 5. Yeah, we had a John Smith injury too. I didn't even catch that.
So what? Can you mouse over that one?
I can't. Unless he's over here somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll give Ryan credit. The Mudcats GM. He runs another league and streams and has a pretty good cut-in scene for when a guy gets injured. I got to figure out how he does that.
Yeah, I mean that sounds great, except if you're Steve and it's a guy who gets injured probably for about 10 or 11 months.
10 months, yeah. Marquez Napoliello singles in Urbina, and that ties the game for the High Rollers late. I'm going to slow this down. We're late in these games. Bob Smith triples in Schaefer, and the Rams tie it up against the Paddlers in the 7th. Somerville extends the lead, but then secedes. That's not right. Seeds 2 runs. It's now 5-3, and then Denver takes the lead in the 6th with a 2-run homer by Tim Doherty. One more for the money line on a sac fly. Paddlers break it open. Kyle Hulak doubles in Ola and Esparza, and then Burke singles him in. It's 4-1 in the 8th. Make it 6-1. Gardner 2-run home run, so the Paddlers now have a comfortable lead. 2nd and 3rd with nobody out, 1 out for the Chili's Picantes in that scoreless game in the 8th. Let's see if they can get the first run across. They do. 2-run single by Danny Wilson.
Runs on run, clutch runs. Runs when they need it in San Antonio too. Not just like bunch in the first and then nothing else. It's timely. Hate to say it, but they have a lot of. They look like a team of destiny. Early on in the playoffs, though, very early.
It is a final. They'll take the 2-0 series lead as we switch back over to Kansas City. Tying run at the plate for Las Vegas in the 8th. Sean Hall strikes out looking, though. It's going to be 3 outs for the High Rollers left in that game. Somerville, pretty comfortable lead now, 8-3 in the 8th. And 5-run lead for the Paddlers as the Rams are up to their final 3 outs. Moneyline adding more. John Stanford, 3-run home run. It's had a nice game, 5 RBIs.
Love it. Vegas needs a shutdown inning right here. First and second, no outs.
They get out of the jam.
Got out of it. That was huge. Now, you got a chance. Denver could have blown that open.
Still have to get it done off of Bowers. He's been in for an inning already. And they get one. Solo home run for Danny Garcia.
He stays in to see Bassett.
Bassett singles. And that will get the pitching change. It's going to be Luis Aguilar into face Christian Laredo. Laredo grounds into a fielder's choice. Kalina, the DH, at the plate. He walks. Rosario, tying run and in scoring position. Fielder's choice. We're down to the final out, and it's Urbina at the plate, 2 for 3 on the day. Runner 90 feet away, but he can't get it done, and Denver hangs on to win. They take the 2-0 series lead on a couple close games. Drop a quick save. And then on to game 3.
We check Steve's injury real quick.
I will do that. Good call.
Or any other injuries. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'll just run the report. I'll drop it.
Single out Steve for being the most injured team in TBL history.
Someone, I think it was Tampa, claimed they had 30 injuries this year. That's quite the list.
Well,
Santa would have been proud of that one.
yeah, I gotta look and see who that. That's a lot. I mean,
He must be
the
including the
roster
minor
is 28.
leagues, but
All right, then, well, all right.
but even so, that's a lot.
Yeah.
3 days. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong list here. John Smith, day to day, 1 week. Nothing too bad. All right, back to the gameplay.
Yeah, John Smith's the leadoff guy there, so
Oh, okay. Yep.
yeah, it may change the whole way. I mean,
We'll
he's
see
all
if
right now,
we'll
but
see if he's gonna be in this game.
yeah, he'll be going strong. So what time is this game in Ohio? Because I mean, it's a 6-hour time difference between East Coast and Ohio. It's interesting that they're getting the early game.
Oh yeah, I just try to rotate it.
All right, well, I think that the Rams have a grievance for having jet lag and
Remember, these are East Coast times, so technically we're playing this game in Oahu. I think it's 3 in the morning. No, it's 1 in the morning. I think it's a 6-hour.
A time that you shouldn't be playing baseball.
Oh, or is it 1 in the afternoon? Is this perfect?
Is it?
I can't remember. Is it? No, they're back, right? Like Pacific would be 3.
It's 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah, no, this is perfect. See, I've got this figured out. All right, we've got some scoring in the first. Reynolds solo home run for the money line. Quick lead there. Mike Copeland singles in Smith for the Rams, and they're up 1-0 on the road. And the Chili's Picantes strike first on a sacrifice fly. I think Rivas is the series MVP so far for San Antonio. A lot of games to play, though. Maybe not a lot, maybe just 2, but some more games to play.
Hopefully more than that.
Hopefully.
Kansas City.
Now let's speed this up a little bit. We ran on 20 the whole time last night, which I usually run like the first 6 innings at 40 speed and then drop it to 20.
We had to get into a lot of things like the selling of players for real money, which I thought about today while I was at the supermarket.
The money line striking with multiple multi-base hits, 3 doubles. They're up 4-0 in the second. The Scouts take a 2-1 lead with a 2-run homer by Nate Stutz. Alan Bayer singles in Kuro Iwa, and that's a tie game, 2-2.
Kansas City masters run prevention. This has got to be killing him.
Mike Copeland singles in Smith, repeat of the second inning there. 2-0 Rams. Kareem Burke singles into Bobby Ola. And then Alex Gardner singles in Esparza. That is a 2-2 game in the 5th. Money line, add another on a bases loaded walk, then a 2-run single by Victor Jimenez. It's 7-0. And the Chili's Picantes 3-run homer in the 4th. Danny Guzman. It's now 5-2 in that game. Moneyline get 2 more. That game is pretty much over here in the 4th inning.
Whoa. Somerville could easily give up like 5 runs right here. I've seen it before. This is not over quite yet.
I think the record, you'd set a record. I think the TBL, I mean, this is loose memory. TBL postseason record for comebacks, 8 runs.
Possibly. Yeah, I've seen a lot of crazy endings, and I don't know, but you gotta imagine that one day it's gonna happen against you.
It can always happen.
Yeah. Well, I almost got reverse swept by Steve one year.
Yep.
I was shitting my pants. I was like, that one was one that I felt. I was like, I'm gonna get reverse swept by this dude, aren't I?
I feel like we've had that happen in the league too. I think that has. There have been reverse sweeps, and not just the 5-game series we used to have in the wild card. But
we need a historian of frivolous facts.
I know someone just has got a fine-tooth comb. Some stuff.
There's a lot of stuff that this game doesn't track that.
Yeah.
Is really newsworthy. Things that are big in, I'll call it real life baseball, the other universe. So yeah, it'd be nice to see some interesting somebody who can do that.
Las Vegas strikes first in the Denver game in the 6th and the 7th. Kind of fell behind there. They're up 2-0 as we go. There's just 4 outs left for Denver here. The Paddlers, they get some late runs. Jerry Heinerman singles in Longworth and then leaves the game with an injury. We'll have to check that one out. And then Esparza singles in a run. It's now 4-2. And Kansas City comes all the way back from the 5-2 deficit to tie at 5-5. Mark Rowe doubles in 2, and then Josh Ingles singles in a run. And then we've got another injury for Dio Giovanni for Las Vegas. We'll have to check that out as well. Dan Sonneville. I've always liked his name for your team.
Sonneville.
Sonneville of Somerville.
That's a nickname of Somerville is the Ville.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, 7 innings pitched, just 1 hit allowed. So far, still in there.
I keep guys on a short leash around this time of game, so I don't want to see him.
Yeah, looks like he's out now.
Yeah, he's out.
Las Vegas gets the win, 2-0. So they're back in the series. They trail 2-1. Home team has won every game in that series. And the Paddlers extend their lead in the 8th. So 2 outs remaining for the Rams here, down by 4 now. Leadoff runner on second for the Scouts in the 7th in a 5-5 game. Paddlers win. They take a 2-1 series lead. Exceeding my wildest expectations.
You have a Hall of Famer who is hot as an iron. Anything can happen.
I mean, honestly, it's my pitching that's blowing me away right now. Like, there's a lot of low-scoring games.
Yeah.
Moneyline get the win, 10-0. And they take the 2-1 series lead. Go ahead, run on second, but Kuro Iwa grounds out. On to the bottom of the 8th we go in Kansas City. Rojo singles and steals second, so go ahead, run on. But Engel flies out. We remain tied as we go to the 9th. Bob Donaldson leads things off with a single. We've got Miller in the game. For San Antonio, the closer, Roy Miller.
48 saves. Big year.
Is that a record? It's got to be towards the top, I want to say.
Let me take a look right now.
Donaldson steals second with 2 outs. He's going to draw an intentional walk to McGeegan. Schwartz at the plate, 0 for 4 today.
That good stolen base with McGuigan up. I don't know if he got himself walked because of the steal.
Yeah. Schwartz grounds into fielder's choice, so extra innings we go.
Accomplishments. Let's see. Sorry.
We should mention Greg DiGiovanni. We should look at this injury. He went 8 innings pitched before leaving the game with an injury for... Luckily, it's only minimal 5 days. Wonder if he had a complete game lined up if he hadn't gotten injured. Not sure what his pitch count was.
Well, I don't let my pitchers do those. I try not to. I get pissed when they don't know. You know, Somerville has the most no-hitters in the league's history.
Oh, yep.
And these guys blow through pitch counts just to get them, and it pisses me off. I don't want the no-hitters. I I want them to stay in one piece.
Well, I mean, who is it? Who's the pitcher?
Marksberry, yeah.
Marksberry, yeah.
4 of them.
I mean, he was a legendary arm, though. What do you have? 4 no-hitters, I think?
Hall of Famer. Or one.
Yeah.
And Shane Markward, 54 saves, 2013 saves record.
Okay.
Markward. Who maybe should be a Hall of Famer.
I'm telling you, there's the closers getting shafted on the ballot.
Yeah. If you look at Shane Markward's numbers, wow. Oh. Yeah.
There's a lot of guys on the ballot that are eligible. I feel like there's just too many names on the ballot or something. I don't know.
I think we a lot of the history.
Winning runner on third, nobody out, and he comes across. Donaldson sac fly, wins the game for the Scouts. And they stay alive in the series, so no one up 3-0. We've got a bunch of 2-1s right now. Let's take a look at the playoff coverage. Burp, burp.
Good.
All right, game 4. Starting in Kansas City. On the starter, Andrew Sykes leaves the game with an injury for San Antonio right out of the gate. Doesn't even get an out. Moderate 2 days, sore ankle. Not bad, but he's done here in game 4.
I hate that type of injury, knocking a guy out. Not even an arm injury.
At least he's like back next game, though.
Yeah.
At this time of year, you know, it's pretty critical. Somerville out early, 1-0. John Stanforth, solo home run. He's had a big series.
Yeah.
That's your catcher, right?
Yep. Had, say about 20 home runs this year, 20-something home runs. I don't know. He was a guy who I think was in Fort Collins. He was just out there in free agency, and I had a little extra cash, brought him in, worth every penny. Iron Man catcher too. That's a huge thing for me. Is Iron Man durable guy.
Yeah, I agree. The best ability is durability. Jason Bassett doubles in Garcia, 1-0. Jordan Goodman, solo home run for the Paddlers, 1-0 in that game. And Tim Doherty leaves the game with an injury for Denver.
All world center fielder Doherty. As long as he's around there, they'll be all right. Throughout the years, they'll be fine. Jay, send me a trade for Doherty.
Jay can't afford to sign anybody, so unless he's signed, he's... Justin Gagliardi singles. Pienta scores. It's 1-1. Dynamite tied back up in the third. And Baltimore gets on the board. Jose Soto with a solo home run in the fourth. And the Rams get on the board. Mike Copeland with a solo home run in the third. 1-1 across all 3 of those games, and 0-0 in Kansas City in the fifth. High Rollers jump out in front in the third, 2-1. Rosario singles in Bassett. Jordan Goodman, second home run of the game for the Paddlers. They're up 2-1. Jordan Goodman, my backup first baseman. Nope, that's not even true. He's my backup's backup.
Yes.
But
2 home runs. Backup. You have another guy with a negative WAR getting MVP in a series.
Marinelli on the shelf, so that's why Goodman's getting his chance. Fabian hits a solo home run, and Baltimore now takes the lead on Somerville 2-1. And the Rams tied back up with a Nickerson single, driving in Schaefer. Meanwhile, the Chiles Picates strike first on a sac fly in a low-scoring game in Kansas City. They're up 1-0, and a 2-run homer for Matt Barreleza puts Denver back in the lead, 3-2. KC ties it up. Fielder's choice, and they take the lead on a sac fly. So nothing but out-generating runs here for both those teams in that game. Las Vegas ties it up with an out-generating run. Sacrifice fly for Laredo, 3-3. And a double for Preston Wright. Ties the game for the money line. So these games are all super freaking close.
Yes.
If we're all tied and stuff, we'll even slow it a little further if we get to the ninth like this.
Oof. Fabiola, tough strikeout.
Brian Johnston leaves the game with an injury, so a lot of injuries here in Game 4. Baltimore takes the lead on the money line with a Victor Fabian single. Fabian's been huge in the series for the Blue Crabs so far.
Third for Denver.
Yeah, nobody out.
7, no outs. Hinyeta strikes out. Matty Barrels.
Could be a pinch hitter versus a new pitcher. 3 outs left for the Chili's Picantes, down by 1 in the ninth now. Sparacino gets the monster 2-run home run. And Denver takes the 5-3 lead in the 7th inning. Bases loaded for the Rams with 1 out. 2-2 game down in Oahu. It's a final in Kansas City. They take Game 4. They tie the series up 2-2. And the Rams get a big hit. Dave Schaefer singles in 2. They lead 4-2. Schaefer, definitely one of the best players on that Rams squad. And in the league, while we're at it. Last 3 outs for the money line in Game 4. And they get a big hit by Arturo Garcia. Solo home run ties the game 3-3. To lead things off. Fourth hit of the game for Jordan Goodman. And they tie the game in the 7th on a Longworth single. Gardner and Goodman score. It's 4-4. Denver trying to put this game away. Bases loaded, 1 out. They just get 1 across there on a hit by pitch. Let's see if the High Rollers can hold. Bottom of the 9th we go in Baltimore now. Diaz single, so winning run on first. Extras in Baltimore. Leadoff runner on. Miguel Flores is hit by a pitch. Chase Posey is hit by a pitch. That's not a good start for the Blue Crabs. High Rollers get one back in the 8th. It's 6-4 now on a ground out. Ooh. And the money line, 3-run homer by the MVP, Antonio Reyna.
Pay him the money right there. That's why we give up those picks.
He is a beast, and he's come through in a big moment. And all of a sudden, they've got 2 back on the base paths. The money line do. Kareem Burke walks with 2 down for the Paddlers in the 8th. Just the go-ahead run. Dean singles. So that go-ahead runs on second. Mata grounds out. So on to the 9th we go. Tied in Oahu. Last 2 outs for the Blue Crabs. They're going to lose this one in heartbreaking fashion. And they do. Somerville takes game 4 on the road in extras, 6-3 after tying the game in the 9th inning. They have a 3-1 series lead. Meanwhile, leadoff runner on for the High Rollers, tying run at the plate, but Christian Laredo strikes out, 2 down, or 1 down. 2 down now. Colina strikes out. It's going to be up to Rosario. New pitcher for Denver in Peterson. Hey.
Yeah, he
Rosario singles.
Might get a lot out of this bullpen right here. He does. He does.
Denver holds. Denver takes a 3-1 series lead. Meanwhile, winning run.
I'm sorry, I hate on his bullpen, but that was impressive at the end there.
That guy's a 1.37 ERA. Not a huge workload.
Yeah.
But 11 strikeouts, 10 walks.
It's a fake 1.37. Everything over that's kind of fraudulent.
I was thinking he was due to give up something right there. I thought Las Vegas might have
10
it.
walks in 20 innings. And, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Good job, Todd Peterson.
Bottom of the 10th we go in Oahu now, 4-4. Sparzo leading things off. He strikes out looking. It's going to bring up Kyle Hulak. Lines out Kareem Burke at the plate. On to the 11th we go. Santa Mauro, the reliever for Bighorn, leaves the game with an injury. Add it to the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 injuries in game 4.
Santa Mauro that's his guy in
His
the
closer,
back
right?
end there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not too serious. Leadoff single for Mike Copeland. Valentine in the game, 2.1 innings pitched. He's pitched well tonight after giving up the 2-run homer in game 3. Ryan Kelch walks. It's going to be Shaw at the plate with 2 on. And somehow Valentine gets out of the jam. It's 4-4.
I was going to ask you this time what you thought about Valentine.
Pull him. What the hell are they doing? Pull him. Like, why is he still in there? Look at this guy coming into the game. Anagnostopoulos.
Nah, we're not doing that. Use your nickname.
Joey Anagnostopoulos.
Well, you
It's
gotta
a
use
very
your
Greek
nickname
name. And that's it! Alex Gardner doubles in Alex Dean.
Oh, wow.
And the Paddlers have a 3-1 series lead again. And we will drop a file. I don't know if the GMs are around tonight, but if everybody is, we can finish it late tonight. Otherwise, we'll pick this up tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
Hopefully we get it going tonight. But, yeah. Good first 4 games.
Hell yeah. Thanks again for joining me, and we'll see you next time.